Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, published anonymously in 1818, is often credited as the world's first science fiction novel, but there is arguably no one founder, so let's explore that assumption further. Who do you suppose was born in 1478, executed in 1535, and is the originator of the roots of a genre of science fiction? It's August 29th, 2025, and today's Vocab Menace moment is about a very principled and incorruptible politician who was also an author, lawyer, judge, statesman, social philosopher, and eventually a saint in the Catholic Church. Unfortunately, among his many credits was the role of Chancellor to King Henry VIII, and that would end in his demise by execution. I'm talking about Sir Thomas More. He opposed the Protestant Reformation, so that went against the king, and he supported the supremacy of the Pope. That's a long and complicated story. You can check out Wikipedia for that. But what's the connection to modern science fiction? More published Utopia in 1516. Written in Latin, it describes the political system of an imaginary island state. Utopia comes from the Greek words ou, meaning not, and topos, meaning place. In other words, utopia literally means nowhere. No wonder people sneer at the idea of a utopia as an unattainable state. Thomas More's Utopia was such a great place that the chamber pots were made of gold, not because gold was valuable, but because it was otherwise worthless. Kind of a rant against late-stage capitalism, I suppose. The gold chamber pots, that kind of flips Donald Trump's golden toilets on his head, doesn't it? Let's take a moment to picture a golden toilet on Donald Trump's head for a moment. That felt good. Anyway, More's Utopia provided for its citizens and fulfilled everyone's needs. In a utopia, everything improves as people work to make it better. In a eutopia, that's E-U-T-O-P-I-A, beginning with an A, people ruin the world the more they try to improve it. Maybe it depends on whether a very stable genius is making the changes or if a real genius with human empathy is in charge. I like these moments of editorializing on vocabulary. Anyway, in a dystopia, society is trapped in suffering or injustice, typically characterized by totalitarian or post-apocalyptic conditions. Sir Thomas More was canonized as a martyr in 1935, and Pope John Paul II named him the patron saint of politicians and statesmen in the year 2000. The Protestant Church survived More's opposition. Today, his lasting legacy may be found in literature, the founder of a genre of science fiction, utopian fiction, and my wheelhouse, dystopian fiction. Cool. To support my work, please like, share, and subscribe. Even better, buy my many novels through the links on my website at allthatchaz.com. Chaz is spelled with 2 Z's, 2 Z's if you are nasty. Happy Friday, everybody.